Welcome back, everybody. Sorry if you were actually interested in my videos and waiting for something, but I just take my time. Anyway, so I have made some progress. I don't have it on me, but I made up some new lights. These ones don't have the resistors on the anode side, and that is because changing to perforated-board, and I did already make one, that's why it's cut up. So essentially the plan is, so say, whatever pin, like GP1 or whatever. So I just soldered that little bit of cable just to make it, give it some strength. It's a bit not the easiest to get her in there, but it does go in there with some persuasion. And then essentially, yeah, the plan is to have this go to the perf board, connect to their individual resistors, go to the lights, and then come back and go to ground. Is the plan. So I made that up a bit dodgy. You can see it's got some of the like copper where you solder it to from the perf board, because I just like, I didn't crack it, but I was just like, oh, I just made a short circuit essentially that you actually might be able to see it. Little black marks on the terminals because yeah, I essentially just made a short circuit that bypassed the bloody LEDs and resistors entirely, so essentially just made a taser. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and strip this stuff down and get it all ready to be connected up to this with their own individual resistors. Alright, so essentially we're gonna have coming from the Pico into two resistors, they're 470 ohms, and then into our individual things, and then after I do all of that, I'll figure out the neutral back to the Pico that looks something like this. Alright, so what you can see is it comes in from here, goes into the resistors and then into the anode, comes back through the ground and connects up here and goes back. We will now see, do they load up? Alright, so positive. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I made another short circuit. Fruit tingles. Oh, ooh wee. No bueno. I just don't understand, guys. Like, is it just like completely bypassing the resistors? I just don't get it. Anyways, that's today's video. Kind of really disappointed because I really thought this was going to be a circuit under load, but again, it's just another short circuit, and I don't particularly get it. I don't know, maybe I'll test for continuity. It's just, what the heck, bro? Doesn't make no sense. So if I go continuity from positive all the way through to negative, this is continuity. What does that mean? Is there resistance? Yeah, no, I've got 0.5 of an ohm. So I just don't quite understand. If I go back to and I go from here to the anode side of the LED, that has continuity. I don't understand. It's completely bypassing the resistors and LEDs, and it's just a short circuit. I don't get it. Not one bit. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No. I don't, yeah, I do not get it, bro. Maybe. Wait. If I go from what? I just don't get it, guys. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go do some research and come back to you with why, because I don't get it. So yeah. Cheers, guys. Again, if you got anything for me, drop it down in the comments. Not your missus, the comment. Anyways, have a good day, mob. Hey guys, so I did some shit, and I figured out that the issue was that I had biggest mob blobs of solder actually connecting the active to the ground. So what I did is, obviously I removed those blobs and I cut in between there, and I cut the these copper pads. I cut them in between the resistors, so it's forced to go through there. Measured my resistance, got 470 ohms, happy. And then I cut in between my active and neutral, and also because I short-circuited it, I blew up the bloody resistors that were in it, so I have changed them out. Alright, so now we've got everything in there with our resistors. Here we go, guys. Oh, it's working! Happy days. How is that for a win? Went from complete confusion to figuring it out. Very satisfying feeling. Anyways, guys, cheers for joining me again, and I'll see you next time.